Hello, grade 7. So, for this video, we will be discussing about the importance and uses of elements and compounds. So, we will be having the essentials or essential elements found in our body and in our environment. For the examples, we have here Earth's crust, Earth's water, Earth's air, and human body. So, yung mga nakalagay dito, those are the elements that can be found in every examples here. For example, for the Earth's crust, we have here the oxygen, which is 46%, silicon, 28%, aluminum, 8%, iron, 5%, calcium, 3%, sodium, 3%, and potassium, which is 2%. So, to sum up this one, these are just an example of different elements that can be found in our environment. So what is the importance of elements in our body or in our environment? So we'll try to figure it out one by one. So these are the example common elements that can be found in the surroundings or the environment. First, we have the nitrogen. The symbol for nitrogen is N. It is used for the production of ammonia and fertilizer. So ito yung nakikita or natatagpuan sa mga fertilizer. Pag sinabi nating fertilizer, sila yung ginagamit na pampataba para maging healthy yung isang soil, para lumago ang mga pananim. So next, we have the neon. Ang symbol niya ay Ne. It is used for neon signs in advertisement. Those are the neon colors or neon signs. Diba? Yung mga obvious na color. For example, neon green and any other bright colors. Okay, next is the sodium or Na, component of table salt. Sodium hydrogen for soap making. So common si sodium common siya na matatagpuan sa table salt. Okay, when we say table salt, ito yung ginagamit natin sa bahay, yung mga asin. Okay, and also ginagamit din siya for soap making. Ibig sabihin, may sodium yung mga sabon natin. Next is the aluminum or Al, made into aluminum foils and cans, material for spacecrafts, and kitchen utensils. Most of the time, we are using aluminum sa ating mga gamit sa bahay. Ito yung mga hindi agad kinakalawang. Aluminum, yung kutsara, lutuan, baso, and other things. Next is the copper. Copper, or sa Tagalog, ito yung tanso. This is a thing used for electrical wirings. Yun yung mga tanso. Alloys can be made into weapons, watches, and doorknobs. So, sa doorknob natin, mga tanso din yan. Copper din ang tawag natin doon. Next is the oxygen. Ang symbol niya ay O, for manufacture of steel, for welding, and component of ozone. So, we all know that what we breathe in is oxygen. Okay? So, ginagamit natin yun. But also, natatagpuan din ang oxygen sa mga weldingan. Di ba, most of the time, pag pumunta kayo sa isang weldingan, may mga tangke din dun. Okay? Next is the hydrogen. Ginagamit din siya for welding. And for rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, ibig sabihin, kumbaga sa sasakyan, gas. Okay? Next is the helium. Ang symbol niya ay He, used to inflate balloons. Used in liquid fuel rockets. So, ito, very common to, yung helium. So, most of the time, the reason why kung bakit lumilipad ang lobo ay dahil sa helium. Pero kapag tinry yung hipa ng lobo gamit ang hiningan nyo lang or pag hinipan nyo lang siyang ganyan or kahit yung pambomba, hindi siya lilipad kasi walang helium. But when we use helium, doon lang lumilipad ang lobo. Yun ang ginagamit kapag may mga birthday or kapag may mga namatay pag gusto mong paliparin ang balloon. We use helium. Next is the carbon. Ang symbol niya ay C. It is used in pencil leads. Yun yung pansulat sa pencil. Yung kapag naputol, yun yung tinatasahan natin. Yung leads. In the form of diamond used as cutting tools. Excuse me. The next is the zinc or Zn. It is used to make galvanized iron sheets. So, ang zinc ay ginagamit sa bubong. Okay? Iron sheets. Ibig sabihin, yung mga bubong natin. Zinc ang tawag doon. And dry cell casing. Yung labas ng baterya. Yung cover ng baterya, that is zinc. Next. Okay, so these are also some uses of compounds. So we have here sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate or NHCO3, known as baking soda, used in bread making to make cake and bread dough raise. So sodium bicarbonate, ang tawag natin dyan ay baking soda. So ginagamit siya sa mga bakery whenever we are or yung mga nagbe-bake. Next is the potassium hydroxide. So potassium hydroxide or KOH used to dissolve grease and hair in drains. So potassium hydroxide kapag may mamantika or yung grease sa sasakyan, yan, we use this one. Sodium hydroxide used in soap making and drain cleaner. So kanina binanggit natin, sodium ay ginagamit para makagawa ng sabon. Next is the calcium hydroxide used in making plaster and cement. So, semento. Sa calcium hydroxide naman siya. Next is the nitric acid, HNO3, used to make fertilizers and explosive. So, nitric acid ang ginagamit din para gumawa ng mga pampasabog or any kind of explosives. Next is the acetic acid, CH3COOH, acid in vinegar. Yan yung nagpapaasim sa vinegar or suka. Next is the hydrochloric acid, HCl. So it is known as muriatic acid. So we all know na delikado to, which is poisonous and toxic, muriatic acid siya. So whenever you are using acid or acido, kailangan naka-gloves kayo para hindi malusaw din yung balat ninyo. It removes stains in tiles, rust, and paints in concrete and metal. So, kapag may mga mancha sa tiles, for example, ginagamit siya sa banyo, sa lababo, kapag medyo madilaw na, we use acid, muriatic acid. Pwede rin siya sa kalawang. And sa mga pintura, nakakatanggal din siya ng pintura. Next is the calcium carbonate, CaCO3, component of chalk, limestone, and marble. So, yung ginagamit natin sa mga chalk at sa mga jolen. Okay. Next is the phosphoric acid, H3PO4, used to make detergents and fertilizers, phosphoric acid. And sulfuric acid, last one, H2SO4, component of car batteries. So, matatagpuan siya sa baterya ng mga sasakyan. Yung malaking box na nasa loob ng makina. Okay, next. So, elements and compounds are also present in the food that we eat. Therefore, it is very important that we choose the food we are eating and we should check on the nutrition facts of the food labels when we are buying food. Okay, so if you are familiar sa mga binibili ninyo, when you try to check yung likod ng pagkain or any sachet na binili nyo, merong nakalagay na nutrition facts. Okay, nutrition facts are displayed on the food labels except for fresh foods like meat, fish, vegetable, and fruits. Ito ang example ng nutrition facts. Yung nasa likod ng mga chichirya or any sachet food. Meron yan matatagpuan sa mga bote, sa mga cans, and most of the time sa mga sachet. Okay, nutrition facts label indicates that the information about the nutrients. So ano bang meron sa nutrition facts? It indicates all the information na kailangan nating malaman, meron yung pagkain na yun. So we're going to figure it one by one. You should know how many serving are there in each pack of food that you are selecting. So we have here the sample label for frozen lasagna. So lasagna to. So nakalagay dun sa itaas, nutrition facts. And the first one is the serving information. 4 servings per container, the serving size is 1 cup. So, ibig sabihin, sa 1 cup, meron 227 grams. Later on, we'll try to figure this one by one. The next one is the calories. And then the third one, these are the nutrients. Alagay dyan, total fat, saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, sodium, total carbohydrate, protein, and then the other vitamins. And then, quick guide to percent daily value or the percentage. So the following key terms are intended to make it easier for you to use the nutrition facts to labels to make informed food choices. So kailangan maging familiar kayo dito para whenever you are trying or mamimili kayo, mag-grocery kayo, sama kayo ng mga parents niyo mamili, you know how to read the nutrition facts by now. Okay? So first is the servings per container. It shows the total number of serving in the entire food or container. The serving size is based on the amount of food that is actually eaten at one time. Serving size is not a recommendation of how much to eat. So, hindi siya about sa kung gaano mo siya grami gustong kainin. Pero, yun na yung serving size niya. Ibig sabihin, pag kinain mo tong food na to, lahat ng nutrients sa percentage, yun na yung makukuha mo. The nutrition information listed on the label is usually based on one serving of the food. Next is the calories. It refers to the total number of calories in a serving of the food. So, most of the time, yun yung check yung calories. Kapag mataas ang calories, mataas ang grams ng calories, medyo delikado. Okay? Percentage of daily value shows how much a nutrient in a serving of the food contributes to a total daily diet. When you say diet, that is how we eat. Dietary fiber is a type of carbohydrate that cannot be easily digested. So there are some food na hindi siya basta-basta nadadigest. Okay? Or matagal. It takes time. It can speed up the movement of food and waste through the body, increasing the frequency of bowel movements. So, di ba, there are food na mabilis ma-digest, so mabilis tayo ma-poop, pero may mga food din na hindi siya ganun kabilis. Next is the calcium. It is a mineral that is important for bone health. So, calcium, di ba, yun yung matatagpuan sa mga gatas. It also helps with muscle and nerve function, blood clotting, and hormone secretion. So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang bone health ang tinutulungan ni calcium, kundi yung mga muscle at nerve function din natin. Okay, so again, calcium, madalas nakikita ang calcium sa mga majority yan sa gatas. Okay, vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and is important for bone health. So same with the calcium. It also plays a role in blood pressure management, hormone production and immune, and nervous system function. When we say immune, those are the antibodies na nasa katawan natin para hindi agad tayo magkasakit. Next is the potassium. It is a mineral that helps with the fluid balance and heart, muscle, and nervous system function. So, potassium naman, madalas to sa saging. Okay? So, it helps the nervous system function. Sobrang halaga ng nervous system. Ito yung connected sa brain natin na matatagpuan sa backbone, yung nervous system natin. Kapag hindi balance ang nervous system mo, maaaring hindi ka makatayo or manghina katawan mo. Next is the saturated fat. It is found in higher amounts in animal products. So, when we say saturated fat, ito yung mga taba. Okay? So, may mga taong mahilig sa taba, mahilig kumain sa taba. So, syempre, an exception of this is seafood. So, sa seafood, walang saturated fat or mababa ang saturated fat nila. Pero mas matatagpuan ang saturated fat sa mga animal products. Most especially sa baboy, sa beef, and sa beef. Okay? Sa manok, wala masyado. Okay? Kasi puro meat din yung sa manok. So, sa seafood, mababa lang din. Okay? So, next is the unsaturated fats. It is found in or higher amount in plant-based oil. Pag sinabi natin unsaturated fat, healthy fats sila. Okay? So, canola and olive oils, nut seeds and seafoods. Di ba meron tayong tinatawag na fish oil, canola oil, olive oil. Okay? Sa saturated fat naman, may ibang oil din na mabibili sa palengke galing sa taba ng baboy. Pag yung mga mantika, walang brand, yung mga naka bote-bote lang or naka galon, madalas saturated fat yun. Pag sinabi natin saturated fat, those are the oil secretion galing sa mga baboy. Okay? Di ba may mantika ang baboy? So, yan. Next, added sugars. It includes sugars that are added during the processing of food such as sucrose or dextrose. So, foods packaged as sweeteners such as the table sugar. So, yung added sugar natin na matatagpuan sa likod ng pagkain, ng sachet ng food na bibili nyo, may mga sugar included din na nakalagay. So, you should also be careful on the added sugar. Kasi kapag mataas ang added sugar niyan, tendency, pwedeng maka-apekto siya sa blood sugar. Okay? So, doon na pasok ngayon doon na pasok or pwedeng magkaroon ng mga diabetes. Okay? So, saan ba galing ang mga added sugar na to? Sugars from syrups and honey, and sugars from concentrated fruit or vegetable juices. So, we all know na may mga sugar galing sa fruit. For example, may mga, di ba ang mga fruits naman, common, matatamis sila. So, may mga sugar na na-extract sa mga prutas. Next is the sodium. It is a mineral and is commonly found in table salt. So, sodium. And in many commercially processed packaged and prepared foods. Pag sabi natin sodium, asin. Okay? Elements and compounds are found everywhere. They make up the Earth's crust, water, and air, and even the human body. Important elements are found in the human body as essential components, which play vital life functions. Water is also considered a very important compound. It makes up 70% of the total mass of the human body. So, ibig sabihin, ang katawan natin, though marami tayong elements din sa loob ng katawan and compound, pero 70% ng total mass ng katawan natin ay tubig. Okay, tubig. Elements and compounds are also present in food. That is the reason why it is necessary that we choose properly the food that we eat. And we check on the nutrition facts of the food labels when buying food. So kapag bibili kayo ng pagkain, you always check the nutrition facts first. Okay, you check the calorie, you check the added sugar, Kasi mamaya makapag-trigger yan ng sakit sa katawan. Okay? Especially yung calorie, pati yung sodium. Yung sodium, yun nga yung maalat or yung asin. Okay? So most of the time, nasa mga chips yan or junk foods. Okay. So for your activity, you try to make a sentence or essay. Is your food a healthy choice? And then you use a nutrition facts to label to fill in the chart and answer the question. See if your food is a healthy choice. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, you may directly PM me for any additional informations about our discussion and topic. Thank you.